Welcome to another episode of Jay's Garage. So this is part 2 of going down to Puyallup to the Good Guys Car Show 2022. And I did some video and a bunch of pictures of Novas about this year, 68 to 72. And I got a couple of 73 and 74s down there. They were pretty nice. So the video I did, one of them, was an interview with a guy that had a 73. And it doesn't look like a 73. And I'll get into that more later. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy it. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. And anyway, thanks. And if you have a Nova, go to Pacific Northwest Nova 68 to 72 and get on there. And if you look on Facebook and you find some other ones, they're all junk and terrible. Just kidding, they're all right. Anyway, thanks for watching Jay's Garage. See ya. Big tire car. Let's go look at the engine and interior. Here we go. It says 396 on the fender, but I have a feeling it's a little bit bigger. I'll bet you. It's got some down bars in here. Smaller vacuum. The brakes. Vacuum canister. It's nice under here.
Go down there, sweetie. Can you say bye?
Nice looking car. Let's look at the interior and then we'll find out whose name it is on it. Let's see what's in here. Nice interior. Check out this tire back here. Nice wing. What's he got for a veranda under there? Can't see it. ET Streets. Sorry about the wobbly phone. There you go. Those wheels and that look just never get out of style. Let's go check out her name.
Kind of get out. I mean, like
Anthony Thompson.
Yeah, it's like we about fall out of the
Check
car.
out the interior.
As of now, but I mean, I'm hoping that he's. I mean, like say, one of us are.
Needs a headliner and some sail panels, but the rest of the interior is in good shape. It says 307 on the fender there, but who knows what's in it now. All right, we got a 73 or 74. You can tell by the quarter window back there, it's wider at the top. Nova Custom. Let's go check it out closer. Big bumpers and that grill means 73, 74. He's been driving it. This thing is hot. Small block. Another telltale of the 73-74. They got the double head tail lights in the back. Interior's not bad either. Let's go look. Check it out. It doesn't match the paint, but it's a nice interior though. Shifter on the column. Yeah, not a bad car. I usually wouldn't video this, but that is cool. The grill and on top of the windshield looks like it's copper. That is killer. This music sucks. Here we go, another Nova. Talked to the owner about a half hour ago. He's gonna get on the page. Got a little sway bar on the back. Good looking car. Hope he joins the page.
I think they're gonna get two.
Good looking interior. Got a floor shift in there. Automatic. Good looking interior. Nice floor. Now, this next Nova, it's a 73, and I didn't know it because the back taillight panel was replaced with 68 to 72 taillight panel, and the whole front end was earlier too, 68 to 72 front end, everything. So it was really tricky. So I was saying before, the only way to tell is the quarter glass, and sometimes that's the only way to tell if they've changed everything, because usually they have the big bumpers at front and back. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, this bumper right here is a lot lighter than the ones on the 73s and 74s. The 3s and 4s are made a lot heavier, and they're designed to take a lot more impact. So on 68 to 72, it's easy to tell them apart from the 73s and 4s because the earlier ones, 68 to 72, have a light bezel there and one over there. 73s and 4s have two over there and two over there. Unless they take the whole back panel right there, cut it out of the 73 and 4, cut the whole taillight panel out, and put an earlier one in there. So that's what happened with that one I'm about to show you. The whole front end was changed to 68 to 72, and I believe it was 71. And this whole taillight panel back here was changed over. So the only way to tell what it really was this quarter window right here. See right there? On the 73s and 4s, they're a lot longer right there. They come back more before coming down. So that's the only way to tell. Also, the 73s and 4s, see that little wing window there? They don't have them. You can put a 73 and 74 door on these things, and then you don't have that wing window. But if they took a 73 and 4 door, put it on this thing, or no, if they took a 73, 74, it's not going to have the wing window. They put an earlier front end on it, and if they change the back tail panel, this right here is the only way you're going to know that it's a 73 and 4 unless you look at the title. Anyway, this next car is pretty cool. Check it out. We got another Nova. A lot of Novas here today. Let's take a closer look. Here we go. Let's see what's underneath if we can. Let's go talk to these fine sirs, see whose it is. There we go. All right, gonna go talk to those gentlemen. All right, what's your name and what? Rod? Ron Harway. Okay. What year is your Nova?
This is the problem. His title is a 73, but some guy couldn't get all the body work to make it look more like a 68 or 72.
Hang on a second. Loud car. All right.
So it has no wing windows.
Okay.
This window doesn't slant down like this.
Oh yeah. I didn't notice that a few minutes
Those are the two
ago.
main things. Otherwise, the guy that did the body work put different fenders, different grills,
Different rear quarters also,
no
right?
big friggin' bumpers. You got the regular.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought it because my era is 68 and the 72. Okay, I'm okay with those. But I don't like the 73s and older, but just because, but they're worth money.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Anyway, so that's why I bought it. So anyway, and then I changed. I bought it with the paint and the interior all redone. And I didn't care for the running gear, so I put a 383 stroker and
Nice.
it warmed up a little bit.
Hang on.
And
Hang on. All right. what I got in mine that I just bought.
It's got a posi rear end. It's like a 373. I think a couple of numbers lighter, but it does about half of the speed. You
I
know?
must sing on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just took our. I bought my car a week ago. It's down that way. It's an orange one, and it has 355s and a 4-speed Muncie M20.
Yeah.
And my wife was doing about a 65, 63, you know, right around in there. And it was just. I don't have a track in it right now, but I'm guessing it was either side of 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
So 373s, you're pushing up there.
Yeah, so, but anyway, I've taken it to Reno a few times. It's roadworthy. I got a little peppermill sticker in there, you know. I might go down again this year.
There we go. Accidentally turned it off. There we go.
Anyway, it's a good road car, and it runs right along. I mean, I do 70, 75, sometimes 80, and it just mellows out. I mean,
Really?
I just had shorty headers put on it. I had long tube headers when I got it, but I like it sat up more stock when I bought it. I had it lowered then because I like low. I like sound and stance. It seems like it attracts me, and so I had it lowered. Of course, that created other issues and now clearances. So finally, then I had different headers put on. Then they didn't raise the exhaust enough, so I went back in and had it brought up inside the frame so it doesn't hit now. And so anyway, then I did taller wheels. I came with I think 14s or something. I went
too small.
I went taller, and then I went wider. And I just got through having the front tire wheels brought in, reduced, and I had them put inside more often, so that I wouldn't have any clearance issues on the outside of the fenders. So what else? A new gas tank recently.
Yeah, me too. Leaking at the spout, right where it actually the lock, the gas cap lock, it was leaking there because the seal was bad, and I think it was leaking down at the seam where the tank and the spout.
I had that same issue, so that's all new then, and all that to say, I don't have anything else to say really.
All right. How long have you had it?
I think about five years, maybe going on 6.
Okay.
Been to Reno about 3 times with it, and then Reno shut down.
Yeah.
So I would have been there for a couple of years there, so maybe I had a little bit longer than that even. I'll have to look and see. I got about 10,000, I think, on the engine.
Okay. Yeah, a friend of mine, he has a 66 Chevelle, and he goes down to Reno every year down there. And, he's got, before he had the 700 R4, he had a 350 or a turbo 350 or whatever, and it was singing just, but he put those in. But now he's taking that out. He's going to put a turbo 400 and the over-under drive gear benders,
My brother had
Yeah. I think it's so much nicer.
It's like 411s off the line and maybe lower, he said. And then he can shift it. But it has to be, I think it has to be under 70 almost, or under 60 or something, but otherwise it wants to keep shifting down, and then you have to bring it down. But it doesn't hurt. I always feel like RPM doesn't hurt an American car.
If the engine is built right, it'll handle it.
Yeah. So this is, we put a thumper cam in it.
Okay.
Just a block. I wouldn't say bare, but without a cam. And then what else? We got different heads for Hello Rock and whatever. So it's got,
right on.
It's built quite a few engines. So it's a strong engine. It feels good.
Good, yeah. It's a good looking car. Well, if you feel like selling it one day, just put it on the page and just pictures and explain what it is, and this is what I want, and go from there.
All right.
Jay,
I'm Ron.
right. Nice to meet you. So what's your name?
Ben.
Ben? What's in there? 350?
What?
What engine you got?
327 small block V8.
Right on. All right, well, check out the page and get on there. All right, see you later. Yeah, it's going. I can just cut it out from here if I need to. So you want to interview me? I've never done.
Oh,
one
let's
for-
interview you.
All right.
Tell us about this car.
69 Nova. I bought it a week ago, and I made a deal on it about 2 months ago. Hang on. I'll cut this out. So I made the deal on it about 2 months ago, and we couldn't exchange money for title yet. So we did that about a week ago. So I call it Tangerine. The previous owner, he called the color Tangerine, so I said, sounds like a good name for it. So it's got a 350 in it, Muncie 4-speed, M20. My wife here behind the camera. This morning coming down here, 60, 65, it was singing pretty good. I don't have a tack in it yet, but I'm guessing 30 or 3032 or something like that. I'll be interested to find out what it is later. So it's a pretty good car. I noticed a couple things on it that caught my attention that are kind of but I've been wanting to get a good daily driver, or at least something I can take to a car show without having to trailer my race cars. Because my wife here, she has to put them on, take them off. When her son was here, he did a lot of it, and his friend. So now we've got a good daily driver. But what I'm going to plan on doing, what I'm going to do is put a 4060 or a 4080 behind it. That way I have more gears. We can go down the highway at 70 at a lot lower RPM. So then we'll put a little something over the transmission tunnel. So on the way down here, she's like, my eyes. Well, I don't have the boot for the shifter, and arrows coming up there through there. Arrows coming up through there on her side and getting the air and the fumes in her eyes. And I'm thinking, what? So I put my hand over there. Oh, I got you. So sorry, honey. But it's got a 10-bolt rear end. It's got an aluminum aftermarket cover on it, and let's see what else. It's got a little bit of mix of aluminum and chrome on it. It's got pretty nice hood hinges. I just got the air cleaner because I didn't have one. And this morning, when we got here, we turned it off. She turned it off to go get registration. And when we come back, we filled it out, and it wouldn't start. So the coil, it's an HEI, so the coil or the module or both went out, so it wouldn't start. So Chris Henderson and my wife went to the store, a couple stores, right? And they got what we needed, brought it back, put it on, vroom, starts right up. But it sounds really nice. I made a few videos of it, probably, I don't know how many. But I really like the way it sounds, and so I'm pretty happy with it. So,
Nice car.
thank you. I'll go around the back and show the underneath for like a good 10 seconds to show the rear end. I will edit something in there and make you look funny. So this is Chris Anderson's. I got a bunch of videos and pictures and stuff I'm trying to edit together, and I'm trying to figure out how to put music, import some music on the video, because they have like music that you can put on there, but it's just goofy, weird music, and doesn't last very long. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Once I figure that out, I'm gonna put a video of his car together, and basically a movie, what they call it, and then put it on YouTube. So my YouTube channel is Jay's Garage. So JAY_S Guy RAGE. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find it because you look up Jay's Garage and Jay Leno comes up. So just look that up. And also Pacific Northwest Nova 68 to 72. You can see the banner right there that we got. See the banner? Good looking tri-fives. those that don't know, 55, 56, 57 is a Tri-5 cars and trucks. All right, what a long day. It was hot, about mid-70s. Yep, take it right here. So, so many Novas there. I didn't even get them all. I did a couple interviews I'll be posting in the future. Man, I took a lot of video and picture. Hang on. Ugh. Holy cow. Nice. I'm gonna roll the window up so I can hear myself. Anyway, it was a good time. I got a little bit too warm a couple times, but not real bad. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me how bad or good I'm doing. Seriously. All right, see you guys later. So one more thing before we go home, we got to get gas. So it's showing a little over a quarter tank, which is going to be less than a quarter tank. So we're going to fill her up and see how much we used. You know, directions say 119 miles. Then we went a couple more miles from the show to here. You know, speedometer don't work, so I don't know what kind of how many miles we actually went. Anyway, we're gonna find out real quick what kind of miles per gallon we're getting. Hopefully over 10.
It's $2.
What? That's highway robbery.
Yep.
All right, one more thing before we go. So we used 11.9 gallons, which is not bad. So direction said 119 miles, so we just left, went like 4 or 5 miles or something. So I added that to the 119 and divided by 11.9. So that's what was it? 10.42 gallons. So that's not bad, because we were doing a little bit ago. She was doing 70. And so the RPMs were up there quite a bit, and on the way here we were doing 60 to 65 plus a little bit in some places. So you know, the RPMs were up pretty close to 3, so if we were to drop that down to like just under 2,000, like 1,800 RPM, we would be getting way better gas mileage. So that's what I'm looking for, getting another transmission in here and getting some better gas mileage and going longer trips. All right. Thanks for watching. See you later.